as we approach Pluto's leaving Capricorn later this month, and I know it's only for 3 months before it has a return to Capricorn and then finally leaves in January next year, but still, it feels really significant that Pluto's moving into Aquarius. It's been in Capricorn since 2008, and I find myself with kind of feelings of real relief, that something is going, but I also feel the need to kind of review and kind of sift and consolidate what I actually learnt and gained through that whole period from 2008 till now, as well as, along with all the very, very, very hard lessons and the difficult experiences, because it was a really long haul through Pluto and Capricorn. And, I faced a lot of things with my husband. We faced them together always. And then I finally lost him in this life anyway, and physically in 2017. And then for the last however many years it is now, 6 years, I've been living only partly in this world, really. And now things are shifting, and it's a big challenge for me knowing how to live again in a way, but also just understanding how to not lose all the things which truthfully have become part of me, as well as, obviously so many memories, so much work, and it's a really big thing. So I'm kind of wrestling with that at the moment, really. It's it's good though. It's good, really, but it certainly is a challenge at the moment. But there are many things to call upon, and I'm glad of that. It's funny when you're not a conventional person and you really do not fit in the world in various ways. It's really something to find out how to function, how to go forward. I have really, over these years, found myself as an artist, as a painter, and really started on that course. And that course is still very much also part of my spirituality and my magic. And I also find it's very much connected with things like sexuality. Yeah. And it's a really important thing in that way. Finding how you engage with the world, especially when you come to be reminded of how other people see the world and deal with it. That's really tough at times, because I'm not used to functioning outside of seclusion, and that's really quite something to get used to. and quite something, because it's so easy to lose yourself and feel suppressed, and that's a really tough thing. And sometimes it's wonderful, and sometimes it's absolutely awful. It really is. And I'm just going to see how that can work out with me. I've just got to see how I can go forward as the kind of person I am without losing myself, because that's not an option. So that's sort of like where I am at the moment. I always keep this particular YouTube channel for sort of like quite personal things, and so that's really a reason for the video diary. I'm very happy when people do personal stuff on the internet. Yeah, I understand why people reach out. I understand why people put something out, because it's a way of expression, and I really get that. It's a form of expression for people to actually talk as themselves. And I like that, and I like that it's not professional. I like all that sort of stuff. It's why I used to like old-fashioned blogs, before they became magazines and commercial outings and things with ratings and all this sort of stuff. Anyway, I'll sign off here and say good night.